The day of discharge from the hospital is one of the most exciting parts after a baby's birth. Moms and dads, I am sure you cannot wait to settle in, go home, and sleep in your own comfortable bed. Nothing beats the familiar sight, smell, and sound of your own house. Not only that, who doesn't want to mark the first step to independent parenthood? What a momentous day it will be. You will now try out all the skills you learned from the nurses on the 2-day hospital stay or from the childbirth class slash newborn class slash breastfeeding class you attended or whatever class it is that you have enrolled at in preparation for your little bundle of joy. For the first time parents, it is normal to feel anxious and scared. Although you felt you did everything in your power to be ready, you still feel somewhat insecure and less confident in performing all the skills necessary to make sure you can take good care of your newborn baby. Get ready and buckle up. In the next few seconds, I will share with you all the survival tips I can think of to make this transition smooth like a butter. In this video, I will split the tips into a before birth and after birth. Before I proceed, here is something that will make you feel a whole lot better. You are going to bring your baby to the first newborn visit in the pediatrician's office 2 to 3 days after going home from the hospital. Knowing that someone will lay their expert eyes on your baby soon, I think this will alleviate some of your uncertainties if you are doing everything right. Am I right? Or am I right? Listen, moms and dads, you can do this. Believe it, and I'm sure it's gonna be all right. Let me break it down to you. The first week with the baby should not be a life of chaos. With the right planning and having the right people on standby as your lifelines, things should flow smoothly. Remember the 3 important things: feeding, thermoregulation, and elimination. Of course, there are other things you should be looking at too, but the 3 I mentioned are the top 3 priority. Why? Because these 3 are the ones that will keep your baby healthy and thrive. I will get more in-depth on those things in a few. Doing the correct preparation is the key. Planning the first week with the baby starts even before the baby is born. I am going to go through each one and make this process as simple as possible. I will start with the before baby comes checklist. Number 1, set up the baby furnitures like the crib, changing table if you have one, dresser, pack and play, rocking chair, diaper caddy, white noise machine, humidifier if you need it, temperature gauge for the room temperature, or whatever else you have that you think you need. As recommended by the CDC for their safe sleep for babies, for the first 6 months, the baby should sleep in the same room with the mother, called room sharing, but sleep alone in the crib. Set up your bedroom in a way where you have enough space to move around. You don't have to put all the baby furniture in your bedroom, but have a small caddy to store a few clean diapers, some wipes, butt cream, an extra shirt or onesie, a gown, blanket, some burp cloth, and the bulb syringe. The rest of the furniture can go to the nursery or the baby's room. Number 2, make sure you have enough diapers and wet wipes. You will be changing a lot of diapers, so make sure you do not run out. Set up a trash can for the dirty diapers. Ideally, the one that is sealed because dirty diapers do smell. Wash your hands before and after changing diapers and sanitize with an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Number 3, wash all the new and hand-me-down baby clothes. The baby's skin is very sensitive, so it is very important to wash them in the laundry before the baby uses them. The new ones came from the factory and stored in boxes for a long time, and possibly the hand-me-downs too. So to prevent skin irritation, make sure you wash them before the baby uses them. Number 4, if you plan on formula feeding, clean all the bottles and nipples and sterilize them so it will be ready to be used. Make sure you're already familiar with how to mix the powdered formula, like how much water you need for a scoop of formula. If you are breastfeeding and if you want to have the breast pump ready, wash the pump parts too, just in case you want to pump. Generally, you don't have to, but if it is recommended that you do, then and it is ready whenever. Number 5, do a meal prep. Having a healthy meal in the freezer is a lifesaver. It will avoid excessive spending in ordering out because you don't have time to prepare your meals. And also it prevents you from eating unhealthy. Stuff like fast food. There are a lot of adjustments on the first week with the baby, and cooking will probably be the last on your list of priorities. Number 6, load up the pantry. Make sure you have all the necessities. Laundry soap, dishwashing soap, paper towels, toilet paper, shampoo, body wash, and all the other things you use on a daily basis. You kind of get the idea. Number 7, make a list of people who volunteer to help during the first week or so. You can assign some chores and schedule when they can come into the house so everyone doesn't arrive at the same time. You can call them your lifelines. Have their phone numbers ready so you can call them on a speed dial for some immediate needs. I hope you're finding value in our content for the day. Don't be shy and click on the like button and share it with someone who will find the information helpful for them as well. Now let's move on to the after the baby is born. The tips I will be talking about in a few focuses on baby care. I will emphasize the top 3 priorities you need to know. Please pay attention, moms and dads. This information is very valuable, so take notes. Number 1, make sure the baby is fed 8 to 12 times in 24 hours. Breastfeed every 3 hours or by demand. Bottle feed every 3 hours. I cannot emphasize enough, moms and dads, your baby's nutrition is very important. I always mention in most of my videos how many feedings you have to give your baby in 24 hours. If the doctor is concerned with hyperbilirubinemia or the baby's jaundice worsening, do not let the baby miss any of the feedings. Knowing this information, it will lessen your worries and make that first week less stressful because you know this is a priority. Moms, if there are concerns with your milk supply, have the lactation consultant's number on a speed dial so you can reach out to her for any issues and so you can continue to breastfeed and avoid supplementation as much as you can. Of course, if it is medically indicated, then that is the route you want to take. Number 2, monitor the number of poos and pees. If you are discharged from the hospital on day 3, you will expect at least 3 wet and 3 poops on that day. And on the next day, 4 wets and 4 poops. Remember, keep track of this information. If you're only changing 1 wet and 1 stool per day, starting from day 3, it means your baby is not getting enough feeding. Number 3, do not let your baby get cold. Make sure the baby maintains a temperature of greater than 97.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 36.5 degrees Celsius. This is especially important for late preterm babies. If your baby keeps on getting cold, meaning the temperature falls below 97.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 36.5 degrees Celsius, despite interventions like skin to skin, acts lethargic, has no energy, has decreased tone and poor feeding, please call the hospital where you delivered at if you have not seen your pediatrician yet, or the pediatrician if you already went for a visit, and report the symptoms immediately. Number 4, start creating a routine. Everything is new to your baby. The environment, the food, the smell, the sounds. Therefore, it is good to start new habits for the babies to learn and adapt. At bedtime, there should be dim lights, low voices, minimal stimulation, maybe a sponge bath, a bedtime massage. And at daytime, tummy time when awake, alert, and happy. Normal voices, no tiptoeing, normal household sounds, ringing of the phone, barking of the dog. By establishing these routines, the baby will be able to differentiate night and day and later adapt to the time and behavior associated with it. Number 5, moms and dads, take a nap when the baby is sleeping. If you cannot do it or if it makes you uncomfortable, take turns taking naps. If mom is exclusively breastfeeding, moms, make sure you always nap. If there is someone helping out for the first couple weeks, take all the naps that you can get. Number 6, parents, it is crucial to eat healthy, nutritious food. Load up on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and all of that healthy stuff. Drink a good amount of water. I will not advise how much because some of you might have some medical condition where a gallon of water per day is probably too much. Eating healthy will keep your stamina and boost your immunity to get your body ready for those long sleepless nights. Number 7, spend time stretching. Do some light exercise. Walk, get some fresh air outside. Feel the sun. It does not have to be somewhere like a park. It could simply be your front or backyard. Nothing rejuvenates your body than to let it be in motion. It is not only good for your body, but for your brain as well. Number 8, if anyone who is not on your list of lifelines offers to help out, let them. There are always chores left out to do, I'm sure. Maybe they can mow your lawn, water your plants, walk the dog if you have one, and other simple chores you can think of. Number 9, if there are older siblings, make sure you arrange someone to help out take care of them. Also, make sure you involve older siblings in baby care so they don't feel left out, and spend some time with them as well. Is there anything else I missed? If you have any more suggestions, drop it in the comment below. I hope you find lots of great ideas in our video for the day. Join our community and click on the subscribe button. Be well, everyone. Make this day count, and happy watching!